Hi, Sharon here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a design team project for Rose O'Keefe at Journals in Time using her Christmas Cuties kit. It's gorgeous. Now it's very vibrant colours, but however I've printed it on cream. Now what I'm planning to do is make an ephemera holder. Now I've got quite large files. I've only got them in this sort of craft card. You can't get the cream here. And they're usually this way round, but I wanted this to be the front. So I've folded it in like this. And I'm turning this up so that it's 10 inches from the top, the bottom, so it's 10 inches deep, like that. So around about, whoops, what I should have done, around about there. So if I just fold that up there, all the way along, it folds in there like that. Then what I want to do is fold this way. Now I was planning on making this about 5.5 inches, so about there. I mean, if you've got a scoring board, which I do have, but I haven't used it, as you can see. I'm hoping this is straight, probably not. There. You have a flap coming over that is about 3 and 4/5. Yeah, about 3/4 there. And then obviously you're doing the same this side. Like that. So this is your holder. It's quite large. Got a flap there, some pockets there. I plan to take this down here, just cut out there so that it's not too thick when you're folding over in the middle. There, and then at the back you've also got a flap. Now whether I leave that open, I don't know, or maybe I fold that in there, but then I'm quite keen on leaving it at the back because I want to put some envelopes here. So I'm going to go off and get my envelopes. Okay, well, I haven't done a lot and it's now been a couple of weeks later and I've had a complete change of plan. I decided I wanted to put a journal inside, not a large one, but so what I've done, I've shrunk these pages down so that they will fit inside here like that. Now I did feel this is all a bit big if you could put in a journal in, so I have marked cutting it there. It will be sort of quite a bit of a gap there and there. The other thing I've done is also I've cut down in the middle here, and I think I'm actually going to take a bit more out before I put the journal in. And then I've also done, there's mainly journaling cards in the kit and I wanted some tags, so I've made a PDF and then printed them on the layout as 4 of the pages to a page, so that can give me some tags here. And then I've also got 2 to a page here, so this will then give me some larger tags I will cut out. I think I'm going to have quite a bit over. So again, like here, I can do another tag. So I've got to do some cutting out and sticking onto here. Right, I've cut the folio down and I've cut all the pages out and I've put them ready to go, the order I want them in, ready to go in here. I'll flip through that once I've sewn it all in, but first, before I do any of that, I've got to do some covering. What I've done, I've numbered some of the pages so I know where I am and what fits where, and I thought that was cute having him poke out there. I thought that was really nice. I've got a couple of envelopes that I've done the coverings for, and these have got to go on first. So first of all, I'm going to cover these envelopes. Now I'll show you here, I cut the paper out and then put it onto card because I want to make a little cutout there for when you pull the card out. So first of all, I need to take these two cards, remembering that they're going to flip like that, so you have to put them in the right place, and I will do a small, so they're level. Whoops. I sort of eyeball it when I get it in the middle. Let's make sure that's down straight. Yeah, one is slightly bigger than the other. Oh well. I think there. Oh, there. Yeah. Okay, this is difficult. Right, I've got the markings so I know where it is. Right, so I've got the punch holes in there. So I'm going to glue these onto the envelope, obviously leaving that side open. And again, I've not put the glue upside down. Okay, the backs are on, but don't forget when you're putting them on an envelope to glue round the flat bit there so that it's attached. So when you put a card in, it will go in all the way into the envelope like that. Right, so the next bit is now decorate the front bits. I've inked everything in vintage photo, and the folio and the envelopes are inked in walnut stain because I felt I needed something darker on the sides. Okay, that's both them done, and if you'd used a background paper, you could have put another pocket on here or along there if you wanted to. Now the next bit is sticking it down onto the folio. So I'll take that off and take that off. And this one's going to go here. And this one's going to go here. As you can see, it just goes gently over the pocket slightly. So I need to ink. I need to put glue on the flap. And then this, yeah, is going to go on here. So I'll open this up. It's going on there. So this then comes down. Now, one of the things, I haven't stuck any of this down yet till I've got all my bits on. And then I'll be sticking this down. So I'll get on with that now. Okay, I've done that. Now you're probably thinking that looks a bit of a mess. One of the other things I want to do before I glue any pockets down is, whoops, I'll put that up there, is I've got some of the Tim Holtz Christmas linen tape, and I'm going to put that down there so it hides all those bits there. So I'm just going to cut that off. I hope that's right. Ooh. Now, I did contemplating, and I still am, I'm not too sure, but I'm going to get all my pockets glued up and everything, but I'm thinking of putting vintage photo, just brushing it over the top, you know, like that. But what I'll do is, I think I'll see what it looks like. I quite like it. It's white. I've just got to make sure these pop down okay. Yep. Might have to cut a bit off the bottom there. Right, so I am going to put some extra glue on as well down this middle bit, just to make sure. And this will reinforce the spine when I sew it in. Okay, I'm going to put this up there. Take that off and then pull it so that it's straight on there. So this folds up like this, and this folds up like this. Now, I've got to do the flaps here before I do anything else. So I've got all my sheets cut out that I'm doing. There's the front. So I planned to put this, I cut this out, and what I did, I clipped the paper on here, and then I turned it over and drew round it so that I could get it right. So that's quite straightforward. So I'll go do this, and then I will finish off doing the other pieces. Okay, I've glued the front down there, and I've glued the back there. Now I need to glue these long pockets here. So I'm going to put some glue down here, and I'm not sure, I think I might leave that. I'll see. So first of all, it's just glue here, and then glue here. I am going slightly over the fold as well. Now the next thing I'm going to have to do though is leave all this to dry before I bend it. So I've just got to do the glue here, as that's linen. I'm now wondering whether I should have used block or 3-in-1. And then up here, a little bit over the sides, because that is where it's going to bend again, there and there. Right, I'm going to leave this to dry. Okay, sorry, this is all dry now, and I've glued down here, but I've left that, and I'll show you what I'm doing there. These are all glued in, so I have a pocket here, and then I've put the signature in, which I will do some decoration on, and we've got a pocket there, and we've actually got a pocket, where are we, take one of these, we've got a pocket there. I now need to cover these. I've done one piece, whoops, that way up here, so I've just got to ink this and then put this on. Now one of the other things I've got as well is I'm going to put an eyelet, because this is open here. I'm just going to put an eyelet there to hold that down, but I've got to be careful where I place it because of this. There we go. Might put some ribbon hanging in that. Oops, that's not what I should have done. That's it. That's better. I've left the wax thread dangling for now until I can make my mind up what I'm going to do. Put that away. So what I've got is there's these in the kit, envelopes that I need to put places, and then there's these 2 corner pockets that come with the kit. So I'm going to ink these up and glue these into the journal. Now I've got these pockets, 2 of these, and I'm not, what do you call them, not pockets, envelopes, but I'm not sure whether to just use them to slot in or to actually glue them to the page at the moment. Right, need to hold that down as well, and then put this maybe there in the middle. I might do some stenciling. I think I've got a snowflake stencil, so I might do some stenciling. This is another day. I hope you're all well today. I'm making this over a few weeks actually. Okay, then the other thing, I've taken one of the slides and some of the backing paper that I had left over, and I've just put some of those cellophane bags around it. And just ink round that. And I'm not going to back it with tea paper or anything like that because it is cream paper that I've used, so that will be good enough for now. So I'll use that and then put this maybe into there like that. Oh yes, because that ties up with that, doesn't it? Okay, so I will carry on now putting these papers on. Okay, I've gone and decorated most things. I've got a few bits left to do. One of them being you get 3 strips of like faux washi, but what I've done is join them together and then sewn down the middle. The stitching didn't come out very well. I think it was because it was quite thick and the glue came out better on the underside. Don't quite know what that was all about. Anyway, I'm not too worried because it actually looks okay, so I was quite happy with it. I'm gluing over the stitching because I didn't do the back stitch to make sure it was secure. Go down this side as well. Otherwise it's just going to fall out the side, isn't it? Oh, what a mess. Well, we all make these mistakes. So that should be all right now. Yeah. Oops, I think the word is. Oops. I'm doing this early in the morning. Right. Oh dear. Yeah, these are brilliant, I think, personally. They take all the glue off that you have there. Okay, well this is a good start, isn't it, to this part of the video. Right, okay, I've now got this, I think, and that, so that's all the 3 animals, and that apart from the owl. There's 4 animals. There we go. But one of the other things I'm going to do is just put this onto the bottom there. I am trying to use most of it up. Don't know how far I'm going to get. Now I've stuck that to that. To the S. If I go down there, like that. Put that on there. So that's just a quick, I'm trying to use as much of the kit up as I can. That's just a very quick, easy side tuck using the faux washi that was in the kit. Then what I've got here, I'll show you in the flip through, it's just another envelope. I've got a sheet of paper that I'm going to now throw that away, going to ink round, and I need to, before I ink, I need to make sure that it's the right size for this page. So I'm going to cut it about there. Sorry, get rid of all that and get my cutter down. There. So I'm taking the top bit off. So this will go on here. This will stick to there. So it opens up like that and you have writing space, and then there's going to be a tuck here and a tuck here. So the other thing I'm going to do is put a small, wrong one, this one, put a small notch in here. Right, sorry about that. I got the punch caught in it, and then I've got a bird stuck in our porch. So I'm going to have to go and sort him out. So I'm going to ink round here first. And Mark's down in the workshop. So I'll have to go and get him to get this bird out the porch. He's bashing his head against the flipping window. Honestly, silly bird. Right, the bird's out. I've inked everything. Maybe I shouldn't have got out of bed this morning. I'm going to join this two up to make a pocket. Well, it's the first time that's happened with the bird coming in there. I know we've still got 3 windows to fit, but we've had all this open for months. Mind you, they could have come in. We had a lot wider gaps now. Okay, put this down here. Glue that there. A bit more ink. There. And then I'm going to glue this onto here. I'm just going to glue around those 3 sides. Squidge that down. And then what I've got is a tag for the side here. And a tag for going in there. And what I've done here, I've just punched 2 small holes using my new birthday present. One of these from We Are Memory Keepers. And then putting my festive, I forgot what you call this stuff, string through. And that slots in there. Right, that's that one. And then I've got one other I'm going to do, which is the envelope that came with the kit here. And put them aside. And what I plan is just something very simple. Again, with this string, is just to wrap it round a couple of times like this. I'm going to create a bow here. Like that. So this is going to slot over here with a one of the Tim Holtz, I'll put this one in, one of these small Tim Holtz clips like that. But before I do that, I need to glue this down. Right, don't press so hard. There. Okay. Got that and that. And then what I've got is these two cards to go inside here. So that can go in there. And then this is from My Porch Prints. I've put one of the little labels on from the kit. They're Polaroids from My Porch Prints. So put that onto there with my little tag. I'll be back in a moment with a quick flip through. Right, everything's all done now. I've tied it up with some sari silk, some red sari silk. And in here, I put a little bit of glitter on the holly berries on the envelope because I put a little bit of the ephemera on there. Made the card. One of the words is just ephemera from the kit, and I've packed everything in tea dyed paper. That's one of the tags I made. And then here, again, one of the tags I made with the twine. I remembered the name of that. The red and white twine. And there, again, is a piece of ephemera I've just put onto the tag. And then you have the little owl peeking out. So cute. Anyway, that goes in there. One of the other things I've done down the side is I've just got a couple of charms. A poinsettia and a Christmas tree. It opens up and then this flips up. Put a little side pocket with some of the a tuck spot with some of the little card. You get those. Let me see if I can find one of these. And what I've done, I've cut out round there and made that a tuck spot, and then a little journal card in there. Small one. And again, one of the tags I've made, and I put that twine on, and a journal card. And then I've also included in it a packet, glassine bag, just put a bit of washi on and sealed it with some washi, of all the bits of ephemera that I've got left in there. So that just goes there. And then in this bit, I've got a journal card here, all backed. I made these out of the paper, any spare paper I had. I've tried to make everything, including the ones in these envelopes, out of the spare paper I've got left. See the gorgeous pages. I made a little, again with some of the ephemera, I made a little garland there. And then here is one of the slides. As I say, that's just a piece of paper that I've put in the back. One of these little envelopes, and I've used scraps of paper that I've used up to make little journal cards. And that is one of the journal cards, that come with the kit. And they just slot in there. There's the Christmas tree dangle. And the tabs I've put on the pages along there. Here's the envelope we made with the Polaroid, and again one of the shrunk down journal cards I did. So it just goes on there. Some more pages. So you see there's plenty to write on, and you can add things on as well. The side tuck. one of the journal cards from the kit, and then a couple of tags that I've made there. I didn't do anything with these, I just left them as it was getting quite bulky. Some more gorgeous paper. You can write here, here, all over here. Oh, my little cutie. This is a napkin I've decoupaged on, and I thought as it's all about the deer, it's quite nice that went with it. The middle, and in the middle I've got a mince pie charm and a wreath, Christmas wreath dangling down. That's where I put that pocket with one of the tags from the kit, and I've put some red sari silk on, and I've just stuck on some of the ephemera there as well, glued on. The charm with the poinsettia, some more journaling space and pages from the kit. And this is a hidden paper clip I've made with 2 of the tickets, and these are envelopes I've got off of Amazon. And in it again I've put some of the ephemera that's left over, and then these are not that one, should have gone in the other one. These are the journal cards that are sort of left over, one of the slides, and then these are one that's I've made. Ooh, and that one, and then these 2 I've made and backed, but I didn't actually use them, so I've put them in there as well. So whoever has this can decorate themselves, and they have other writing spots as well if they want them. So whoops, that goes in there, and that just goes up there. And I thought this was a good envelope. It's got reindeer on. Some more pages from the kit. Our flip out we made comes out like that. There's a card that I shrank to one of the pages I shrank down to make a journal card, and then a long tag I've made out of the some of the paper. Again, I've tried to make everything out of what I've got left over as well, page wise. And that was again the leftover from that washi, and then I've just put a bit of ephemera and cheesecloth on the top, made just a bit of a collage up there. Then a pocket here, and there's one of the little shaker slides I made, and then a tag from the kit, and another little envelope, and in here is another little journal card that I've done. I thought that was quite cute. I might have put a bit too much in there, but nah. No, you can't have enough sparkle, can you? And then these are pages from the kit, and again, lots of writing space. We come to this, whoops, where I've got the envelope put in, and there's a journal card, as I say, made out with some of the paper that I'd got left over. Put that back in there. Catching the corners. Again, a journal card from the not from the kit that I've made, and a tag from the kit with some sari silk, and one of these pockets again that I've put on here as a tuck spot. And then at the back we have a tag from the kit with the deer. and I didn't realise I'd decorated this with the deer as well. And then in there is another scrap, literally from the paper. I've made a journal card. I love this envelope. I thought I love the way this came over. Put that in there, and then again, journal card and a tag with the twine on. I am remembering what it's called now. Anyway, that's my design team project for Journals in Time using her Christmas Cuties kit. I've hoped you've liked it. Please pop over to her Etsy shop and support her. She's got some gorgeous kits. And also check out all the videos below. They are of all the other guest design team members as well. And don't forget to hit that like button, notification bell, or even chat to me in the comments. Thanks very much for all your support. Speak to you all again soon. Bye.